Palpatine!
What?
I need to chuck you into the sun.
What? Why?
I want to save the universe.
Huh.
Yeet!
Hello, everybody. My name is Palpatine from the Geeky Pup Show, and I am now burning alive in the sun. It's very painful here.
Your pale white skin, you're on fire.
That's right. I'm really working on my tan. Back to where I belong, in my chair. Okay. Things were on fire. But yes, we are here to talk about Superman and Lois.
They were lotions for that. It's called Preparation H.
Oh, okay, thank you. Well, we really need to talk about Superman and Lois. It's a season finale. We just talked about the season finale of The Flash, but now we're here for Superman and Lois. This is a big one. The worlds are combining, and we don't know exactly how to save it. And there's a lot of panic going around. But ultimately, Tal-Rho, as they're glitching between two worlds, Tal-Rho is now free, and he's able to go to, Superman and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go try and save us. It's my turn now. Yeah.
You're the captain now.
Yeah. Well, he flies up there, and Allie starts absorbing his powers. But that's when Jordan comes in. He's able to just push her away for a moment and save Tal-Rho. And that's when they try to figure out how to save the world. And that's when Superman comes up with the plan. He's going to have Tal-Rho throw him into the sun.
Yep. Tal-Rho stepped up. He leveled up.
Yeah. And they have a good brotherly moment here. And yeah, he's yeeted out.
I was kind of glad they actually did something with him because the character was killed on the reverse world. He was killed by Allie, and this one, we really had no idea where he went to after after Clark was teamed up with him to destroy the pendant. He was gone. Yeah. So it was kind of nice to bring the actor back because the character isn't that bad. I'm just glad he's not like Zod. Zod would have stabbed him in the back, after stopping Allie. I'm like, now I'll take over because you allowed this to happen, Kal-El.
Yeah. Really, this is a happy ending for most people in the end because after he's thrown in the sun, he does the Christopher Reeve move and he spins around the two worlds and he's able to separate them.
Yes, he does. He does the Richard Donner cut.
Yeah.
Reverses time.
And he also does that to Allie Alston, and she's locked away with it's the two of them, and they can't merge.
Dude, it was so great. He went Super Saiyan God Goku, and just punched her into two people. He was glowing. He had Tal-Rho just yeeted him into the sun, and he just started he was so absorbed. Became I'm just thinking man, don't turn on All-Star Superman, where he basically about to explode.
Yeah.
But no, he basically and this is the thing. Goku faced a similar and sorry, people are I'm sick of the whole Goku Superman stuff, but in Dragon Ball Z, Goku was fighting against these androids who absorbed energy. So what he decided to do, overload them with energy that caused him the feedback on caused him not it just So it was kind of cool that they kind of did that too. He's Clark's it's Superman's it's Allie, have some more. He grabs her hand. He's like, what's wrong? Like I said, the CW is really up their game. This the Flash was good. Superman Lois was great. I mean, I'm on such a high right now. Give me Stargirl. I need to continue this high. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, there's a debatable factor there. I wouldn't call the end of Flash really good, but
you know what? Compared to the previous seasons, that had a strong beginning and a strong end.
Debatably. Yes. I want to go ahead and address something right now because, as we know, things are safe. They're safe. The Superman saves the world. they're all looking like they're going to have a bright future. The only kind of suspicious end is that John Diggle appears, which actually ties into this comment, and he goes to John Henry Irons and says that the leader of Inner Gang, what's his name?
Bruno Mannheim. So
Yep.
great. I literally jumped for joy when I heard this, because
And he's a frog. He can jump real high.
This is what's missing from this is Inner Gang Superman villains, because we've been so focused on the Clark Kent stuff side, we rarely see anything of Superman stuff. We saw some guy he fought against him in the season 1 when he went to go with the Metropolis, and the guy was he worked for Inner Gang. He was Inner Gang leader, I think it was. So we're getting back to basically the Superman side of stories, because now my thing is that I don't want any more Kryptonian stuff. You can say that for the comic books. If you want the Kryptonian stuff, go talk to Bendis. Go talk to everybody else. Jeff Johns. This show is I just want him going against his normal villains. We can have Toyman. We can have all the cool villains. We can have Parasite.
Sadly, Supergirl used.
You know what though? But Supergirl is on a different universe.
It's not. Listen, that's what I'm addressing with this comment. It is not on another universe.
No, listen to me. Listen to me.
Same universe.
She's from a different universe with inferior CG.
Well, yes, but
this show is a soft reboot.
But no, it's not. No, it takes place in the Arrowverse. Trust me. That's what the showrunner says. He says,
what? They're gonna say that to appease the Batwomen and the Supergirl fans. They're trying to get them to watch the show, but they're not going to.
Well, John Diggle does appear here though, and
because John Diggle's probably under contract. Bro, we bring you along because you got that star power. So like Tom Cavanaugh, Tom Cavanaugh could appear on Superman and Lois, Reverse Flash versus Superman.
That would be fun,
right?
But I mean, if Flash ever crossed over, maybe you'd have competent writers.
You know what we need though, because if the Flash ending means Jay Garrick is free to do a JSA.
Ooh, that's a fair point. And Stargirl is the other good show for the DC CW universe right now.
They need to follow what Supernatural's doing. They're doing a prequel series, but it's basically I think it's gonna be like the same actors that were already playing the younger version of the parents already in the Supernatural show. They could do that with the JSA before Stargirl.
They could do something like that, maybe.
Yeah, and this way we actually get Jay Garrick, the current actor, John Wesley Shipp, as Jay Garrick Flash in that show, and they could show how they got displaced in time. You can even have our buddy Stripesy, I said they need to have a spinoff show from that because
displaced in time. But what did I tell you about that, Froggy? That is not how it is on the Stargirl universe.
I will snap my fingers and displace you in time.
Well, I'm gonna snap them first. Wow,
you're gonna break my fingers? That's horrible. Animal cruelty.
Right. There you go. Basically, this is a solid end. I feel to Superman and Lois.
You're making me feel, just a little bit, just a little bit negative.
Oh, shucks! No, we left the Flash. We're done with it. Oh, we're talking about
Superman. Give in to the hate, Puppetine.
No, I'm going to talk about something I love, which is Superman and Lois. There's a lot of good moments here. I'm really excited about for next season. Where Tal Rho's going to go from here. He actually pops over to the Bizarro world to ask about who was his wife again, and it looks like he and Lana might have a little tete-a-tete.
Well, the great thing about this is Tal Rho could be right now. He's in the Bizarro world, and they don't have a Superman. He could be their Superman.
Maybe.
He said he's inspired by Kal-El, so why would he not do it? He could try it out.
I think that was supposed to hint at him and Lana getting together in the future, but maybe.
Yeah, but that Lana is a villain. Oh, you mean? You mean the Lana?
Yes.
After
Yes.
all this, was worried about her, her ex, and then it says, you know what? You're always going to be friend zoned.
Yeah. Basically.
I was like, it's so horrible. And like, I just, the character started up, okay, Lana was all right. And then just like, they just totally ruined her. Now, I understand that some people never get back together, if there's cheating stuff, but the thing is that he's not like other people. He's actually trying. He actually honestly proves he wants to be. And it's like, ultimately it's her decision. But man, it's like, man, it's just, I'm thinking that guy, he's like, you know what? I tried my best. She didn't want, and he should just move on. And if she gets offended, you know what? That's her fault. It's on her. She pushed him away.
Yeah.
Was
A
he in the
little bit.
wrong? Yes, he admitted it's wrong. People make mistakes. And she's still lying to him. She doesn't. Everyone else knows that's the flag. That Superman is Clark Kent. Like imagine if he would have saw like in the episode like Lana and Clark had a reunion a thing, and he hugged her. Imagine if he saw that and thought differently, or anybody saw it. It's like, why is the mayor like hugging Clark Kent? Like, looked kind of very affectionate.
Well,
And
I really.
they have a history of dating.
Well, I really think that there's going to be just with the family unit of Superman, Lois, and the two boys.
So
I never knew that I needed this. I thought it was going to be bad. I thought it was going to be.
So I want to quickly point out what's going on with the show right now. At the end of the show, we get a Superman Returns thing. He chucks the crystal into the water, and this Fortress of Solitude. The reason I say Superman Returns because it's in the middle of the ocean, where the other one was in the Antarctic.
Yeah.
So I'm still confused. Was it destroyed by Taro or destroyed by Allie? Like why can't he just return to his original cave? Like this one's for the whole family. It's like, what? Really? And I'm thinking like satellites was just picked up a giant iceberg.
I don't really know either. It's definitely a good question, but he says this is for all of us. And it looks like it's going to be a happy ending all around.
Jonathan gets a happy ending too. Jonathan finally, because Sarah knows. Sorry, Jordan. Jonathan also gets a happy ending too because it's his girlfriend. The only thing the only thing they can really prove this show, like it's been great, is that Jonathan finally gets powers. But I have a feeling the show's never going to give him powers. They basically just said, you know what? This is the evil version of him. He's got powers. There you go. That's all you're getting. Because you're like they're limited on budget, I guess, for people who can have powers.
I don't think so. I think they're just taking their time with it. But we'll have to wait and see. But ultimately, strong finish. I'm looking forward to next season. There is going to be a season 3. So let's hope that they go through with Inner Gang and Superman gets involved. Other than that, I don't know really how much more we can go into. Good. You're being positive, Froggy. But that's about it for us. We need to go talk about Miss Marvel. So I'm going to pull up the ticker. Look at that. There's a ticker, and it says to please like, comment, and subscribe. Yes. Helps a lot. We want to hear your thoughts. Did you enjoy the end of Superman and Lois? We sure did, and we're looking forward to next season. Any speculation, go ahead and leave it down there as well. But that's about it. For Froggy and me, thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye!
Smell you later.
Who are you smelling?
Kamada.
Ugh.